1968. See, I was 12. I'm an old guy, Brendan. So I was about 12. We dragged it down the road from our neighbors where it had sat under white pine trees for years and years and years. And it was sunk right into the ground, right up to about there.
Jeez.
And there was a...
So it needed all new spokes and
well,
everything.
the front spokes were salvageable. The rear spokes, Dad made them all. He turned them all on the lathe. So
all right.
he re-spoked the rear wheels.
Man, you can't even tell that he respoked them.
But anyway, it sat under the white pine trees, and it was all covered with pine needles, and of course all rusted up. And we started out, and we rebuilt the engine and did the frame and got it up on wheels, and it had an old steel cowl on it. The original part of the body was all that was left. It was just a steel piece here. And I fixed it up and rode it around, you know, just with a little wooden seat on it. And then we decided we were going to really restore it right, so we took it all the junk off of it and started from the frame and just built the body.
Wow, it's just so impressive.
Yeah.
All brass screws?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Now
Now
we
there's
don't have
one
to
little
worry
piece,
about...
one little piece we need to put in yet. We need to build some little brass angles here to counteract the tendency for that to...
just shore it up a little bit.
Yeah, just to put some 45s in. But these panels are all double wall. They're walnut paneling on the outside, and then just regular, the other part of the panel on the inside.
Oh,
and
all right.
all these cherry pieces are
I was
grooved.
gonna say, this looks like cherry.
Yep, that's cherry, and these are all grooved so they fit. The panels are captured inside the framework, and it's put together like a picture frame. But you can see all the precision work that went into this. All these pieces he finished, you know, he put these little details.
All the routering.
Yep, that's right. It was all done on a drill press with a fence. And
I see a big scrap pile behind the barn or the shop from all the mistakes, probably trying to get this perfect.
He did a pretty good job. I mean,
it was the first time around.
Yeah, this
huh?
wasn't the first time he's built furniture.
Boy, that's not how I operate. I like to cut twice and throw
Yeah,
away once.
yeah. So it's had a lot of work, you know, a lot of hours put into it. And then we had somebody make us the seat cushions.
Yeah, what is this, like a marine vinyl?
Yeah,
Okay.
a Naugahyde they call it.
All right.
Filled with foam or whatever's inside them. And then the top, of course, he made all the wood, and then we took it to an upholstery guy, and he put the padding on it, and then put this top covering on top of it there. And then it has a welt that runs around, and the fasteners are inside there.
Has it got like foam in it?
Yeah,
too?
there's a little foam pad on top of the wood. Yep.
Man, that's such a nice fine detail. Like,
Yeah.
you don't need to do that.
Yeah, your car should be on pink tack that day. You were the coolest one.
Yeah, you made it down there, didn't
to
you?
it.
For the car show?
I never made it there.
Oh man,
No.
yeah. You
Now,
would have
I've
done
had this to the Lycoming car show, but that Penn Tech thing
Yeah,
this
that's not
spring,
the-
you know, that kind of came and went, and I didn't even really know.
Yeah,
about it.
it's like a lot of the people I talked to said they didn't really want people coming in other than
Well, that's
people that were
ridiculous.
from the school.
I don't think it was
Right?
advertised. Or
No.
anything.
No. You had to dig for it.
Well, that's ridiculous.
It was in the I think it was in the Gazette or whatever.
It was on the website.
The
called
Web Weekly.
Williamsport event or something. Oh, the Web Weekly.
Oh, it was in
like,
there?
Something
Yeah.
like that. Usually I look around to see what's going on.
Right,
at the
right.
So
time.
you still every once in a while do it with your
Don't
thumb?
have to. Nope.
I know, but-
6-volt positive ground. It's
Just for old time's sake.
It's all very modern, you know, electric start. But this is a 26. The 26 has the coil box on the engine. 25 and earlier, the coil box is in the cowl, and the insulators all stick out, and the plug wires come down
still
from
magneto,
the cowl.
right?
Oh, well, yeah. You start it on battery,
All right.
and then switch it to mag after it's running.
Oh, okay.
When you're cranking it, you're on battery. Now I got a little shreddy problem going on here. This fan belt is
not working.
well, it's shredding. I got to get a new one.
Oh,
See the pieces coming
yeah.
loose.
Is it rubber?
Yeah, it's a rubber
Okay.
flat belt, but I gotta attend to that, or one of these days I'm gonna get
Yeah,
stuck.
you probably got those down at AutoZone, right?
No. No, you have to order them from there's a supplier up in Lockport, Max Antique Auto Parts, and They've got about everything you want for a Model Ts and A's and early Ford stuff.
Were these always electric headlights?
Yeah.
Always? Okay.
Yep. Now, if you decide you're going to get a Model T, you want a 26 or 27. There are a couple of different improvements on the 26. The 26, they did a lot of redesign. And then the 27 was the last year.
Wow.
But,
Yeah, that's something.
so it's, you know, we haven't used it enough. You have something like this, and you really have to make an effort to get it out and run it and do
Because that's
use it.
good for it. You can't let it sit.
That's right. That's right. And for a long time, it's just.
And you went with oak on the inside then,
Yep.
huh?
Oak,
Well, you got
and
all the
maple.
local
Yep, maple,
lumber.
oak, cherry, walnut. Yep, that's right.
Where's the maple at?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
The whole frame is all
Still
maple,
there,
and then the
okay.
floorboards are. This is maple here.
Well, he knew what he was doing. Where to put the hardest woods.
Oh yeah, yeah. Dad's quite a craftsman.
Yeah.
Now this is this just has an ammeter. There's no other gauge, just to
an
show that
ammeter.
it's charging, and it right now it's not charging. I don't know what's going on, but there's a generator cutout that is.
Well, you don't want an exhaust leak.
Well,
Come right up in.
I have that floor out of there just to give it a little extra airflow
Oh,
through there.
okay.
But that's the generator cutout, and there's a problem going on there somewhere. I'm not sure where, but
Is this the governor?
no, there's no governor. That's the hand throttle.
Oh.
Yep, no governor. No, it's just hooked up to the lever on the steering column. And then this thing here, you can adjust the mixture or pull it out for choke. You know, you
So I don't understand. Why does the throttle go into the engine?
well, it goes through it. It just goes through it to the
Oh.
other side.
What?
Yeah, just goes through between the two cylinders there, through a hole in the engine, and
Oh,
on the
my.
other side, see the steering lever, the throttle lever goes down the steering post. That's the lever on your side here. The other lever,
okay.
that's the throttle. The other side's the spark
The
advance.
spark advance.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, it just has a simple timer on the front of the camshaft, and all that's doing is adjusting or sending the 6 volts up to the high tension coils that are in that box. So every time you jolt one of those coils with 6 volts, you get a spark at the plug.
Okay.
So that's essentially the distributor, but you're distributing, low voltage rather than high voltage.
So you rotate the choke.
Well, no, that's the carb adjustment. You pull it out for choke.
Oh.
So you pull it. You pull
it's
that
dual
knob-
function.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 functions. Yep. You pull the thing up, and that'll choke it, and then you can also choke it from the front with this.
So you're saying that you can adjust the mixture.
Oh, sure.
as
You can adjust
go.
the needle valve on the fly to get your optimum operational
Well, the
characteristic.
EPA wouldn't like that today. Adjust your mixture.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, so beautiful.
Yeah, it's a nice piece of work. But
So
again, it's one of those things. You got to use it. You got to run it. You can't just look at it. You have to just take it out and have fun with it. And I think before I run it too many more hours, I better get a fan belt.
yeah,
before
it doesn't look
before-
like it's doing too much.
No, before she